Get your films on with the Blurs.
Once an idea has taken hold of the brain, it's almost impossible to eradicate.
Unpacking movies has never been more spot on, woke, fire, and just plain lit.
They are lit all the time.
So if you're unsure whether or not to plop down some cash for a film, check out the Blurs.
When a man with a 45 meets a man with a rifle, the man with a pistol is a dead man.
Brondo's got what plants crave.
It's got electrolyte.
You really only need to hang mean bastards. But mean bastards, you need to hang.
Don't say you weren't warned. Here's Brandon and Jeff.
Hello and welcome to yet another episode of the Film Blurs. Was this 219? Yeah, we'll call it 219. I'm Jeff Stewart, a.k.a. Uncle Jeffrey, and I'm joined here as always with my friend and co-host.
What's up, you fucking ball bags? It's Brandon Norwood. I feel like there's a trailer we're missing. Like, we both watched, like, a trailer, and I feel like we can't remember what the trailer was.
Man. I got no fucking clue. There's a trailer that drops every day, and it just kind of it's in and out of my head.
I finally saw the full-length trailer for Digger.
I'm fucking really looking forward to Digger, right? Like, it looks
Here's
like...
my thing. If it was just, like, a commentary of what's going on now, I'd be like, all right, cool. But they're billing this as a comedy, and I'm like, I did not laugh fucking once during that trailer, man.
So here's the thing. Strangelove is billed as a comedy, and that's what was giving me. Big, like, Dr. Strangelove.
Yeah.
So,
but they spent too much fucking money on this motherfucker, man. Like, they didn't want to give Michael Mann $180 million to do Heat 2, but they gave Inarritu this much money. And, like, yo, not for nothing, it's not like Inarritu's known for doing Side Splitter.
Right. I mean, it's going to be a comedy. Like, it's going to be a comedy in the way that it's, you might giggle at the absurdity of it, but it's not a comedy. But they can't bill it as, a odd art film.
They better hope this motherfucker is good, because I just looked up the budget. $125.
Honestly, $125 for a Tom Cruise vehicle? That seems relatively inexpensive. All things considered.
Again, y'all didn't want to give Michael Mann $180 for Heat 2, but you gave Inarritu $125 for a quote-unquote comedy, man. What are we doing here, dog?
But, like, here's the thing. Michael Mann hasn't been Michael Mann in a minute.
Yo, you don't fuck with Ferrari?
Nah, man. Ferrari. Like, here's the thing I don't fuck with about Ferrari. It is the pacing, and also how it's, I guess, the story flow, right? I think the entire movie should have been bookended by that accident, right? And told in flashbacks from that accident, like that first scene where we see Ferrari racing.
Hold on, Oh, okay, all right. Well, I see what you're saying. I'm sorry, Jeff. You just cut out for a hot second. I thought I lost you. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, no.
But now you came back right at the end of your thought. But yeah, I mean, I see what you're saying. But listen, I fuck with that movie, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad movie. It's just I don't have faith that Michael Mann still has it, because we're like, you look at Heat. Heat was what, 30 years ago, something like that.
Close to 40, man.
Like, see,
I think I am like what, 4 years older than Heat.
Right. So, like, it's and like, we're coming up on the 25th anniversary of Collateral.
Yeah, well, yeah, because I got the 20th edition Blu-ray Steelbook last year.
All right, so yeah, so we're like, we're 20 20
But
years
you're right.
outside.
We're coming up 2025 because I mean,
Yeah, of Collateral, which was his last great movie.
what came after Collateral? It was Miami Vice. I fuck with Miami Vice.
All right,
hard.
so Miami Vice. I keep on forgetting Miami Vice.
Yeah, and then like, go ahead, finish your thought.
No, because Miami Vice had to grow on me, right? But the more and more I watch, it's like, this is fucking excellent.
Me and you both, baby. Me and you both. I walked out that theater and my friends were pissed. And then I gave it another 5 years. I rewatched it again. I was like, nah. And now we all came around. But, yo, listen. Right. I'm ready for the next one, baby. I'm ready.
Oh, but come on. 85? Yeah. That's going to be hot. That's going to be... That is going to be so fucking hot. And it's Joseph Kosinski, right?
Joseph Kosinski.
Right.
They wanted Michael B. Jordan. He was like the first person attached because the original script, he read it. He's like, it's good, but it's not there yet. And Universal's like, nah, fuck that. You know who they hired? And he has now the only screenwriter credit. I feel bad for Eric Warren Singer. I feel bad for you, dog. Guess who they got to rewrite this script? And they say now this script is probably one of the best on the market right now.
Who? My
man, who we'll talk about his trailer next because we both saw the trailer. My man, Tony Gilroy.
Okay. All right.
So you got Joseph Kosinski with IMAX cameras. They're not IMAX film, but they're IMAX digital. I don't give a fuck. That's still cool.
Right.
You got my man Joseph Kosinski with IMAX with a script by Tony Gilroy starring Michael B. Jordan and Austin Butler. And then apparently Alden Ehrenreich earlier this week signed on too, and his agent was like, are you sure this part is like, it's a supporting part? And he's like, nah, son, I'm doing this. He said it's too...
Everybody needs to be a part of this.
I'm saying, when you have a movie that is directed by Joseph Kosinski from a Tony Gilroy script with Michael B. Jordan and Austin Butler starring... Dog, even I would be in this. I'd be like, yo, can I play one of those, like, loser cops from the, Like, remember how they made them cool in the movie where it's Dominic, I can't say his last name, but it was Dominic and Justin Theroux.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And they were cool. Like, let me play one of them dudes. I'd be in that shit. Like, yeah, let me play one of them dudes just so I can be working with these people. You know what I'm saying? I wonder who the DP is.
Have they even gotten that far? I can look it up.
Well, starting to shoot, they had to shift the whole shoot schedule so they could lock in Michael B. Jordan. Like, this Universal's like, nah, we are not letting him go. Dog, they're even paying his fee because his fee went up. You know how much he gets paid a movie now?
I'm guessing what, 10?
15.
15? All right, good for him.
Bro,
he fucking earned it.
That first trailer better be set like to. You remember how the first trailer for Miami Vice was set to Numb Encore?
Right. Now this has got to be air tonight.
I hope it's set to Human Nature by fucking Michael Jackson.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
Nothing
right.
says 8. Yo, wouldn't that be perfect vibe? Them riding around and, you know, and you just see a montage of them with gats taking down bad guys.
So
to that song.
Claudio
Tell
Miranda.
me you're not hard right now though. Cause I am.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be hot. It's gonna be hot. Claudio Miranda.
Oh, he's an excellent DP.
Right, he's the one who did F1 and Maverick.
Oh yeah. Look.
Yeah. So it's
and he did. I think he's done all of Kosinski's films.
Yeah. So it's gonna look fucking stellar.
Yeah, because Alden Ehrenreich apparently had 8 other projects, and he's like, this. And his agent's like, you sure? And if I was him, I'd look at my agent, take all those other scripts, stack them up, and just smack them across the face and be like, well, guess what, bitch? You're fired. Oh, shit. That's so disrespectful. Anyways, Miami Vice 86. Universal, let me go on set. Like, I want a set visit, man.
I mean, yeah, we should start doing set visits. Like that's the next thing.
Like, I want to get on set. I want to be on set. Like, I want to be like, yo, let me drive this Ferrari real quick, drive it into the car, and then I'm on the first plane. I'm like, yo, let me run into the airport. Yo, get me on the next plane back. Oh shit! Speaking of Michael B. Jordan and Ferraris, have you seen the trailer for the Thomas Crown Affair?
Yeah, it's hot. It's hot as fuck.
Yeah, nigga. My nigga, Bradford Young is back.
Yeah, no, it looks fucking amazing. And I like how Bradford Young, he shoots dark.
Oh yeah,
and I dig that. Right, not everything has to be like fucking super Netflix lit. Yeah.
Two things I want to shout out. Shout out to Michael B. Jordan for reconceptualizing this being a billionaire thief who just steals for the fun of it. Because he's like, yeah, you do that nowadays and people would literally murder me. I'm like, yeah, that's true. I'd probably shoot you myself because, like, you know, billionaires are the people we all supposed to be robbing right now.
Right.
Anyways, he's a billionaire robbing antiquities because they're taken from stolen lands. So he's basically Killmonger as a good guy.
I mean, Killmonger was the good guy, but like, you know, not trying to kill everybody. I will argue Killmonger, right? Like, he had some good ideas.
That is a wild take. Okay. But that's the one thing I like. Number two, I like that he's three things, I guess. I like that he's stealing for revenge because he also has to get revenge on Kenneth Branagh. So let's get to point number three. What is it with Kenneth Branagh
and these
and
accents?
black dudes?
It's like they're black dudes and accents.
Cause I'm just like, bro, if he's not playing the same exact motherfucker he played in Tenet watching this trailer. So if you're a pretty black guy
he's
and
coming
you get cast
you.
against Kenneth Branagh, just know you're going to be put through some shit.
Oh, shit.
Yo, Kenny, what do we do to you, bro? What do we do to you? What do we do to you, Kenny? All right, let's talk about the final trailer, Behemoth. I cannot wait for this. Written and directed by Tony Gilroy, starring Pedro Pascal. I think this is his first lead role. That's not like Mandalorian Grogu.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
But I'm hyped for this, bro. Like, I'll be disappointed if this sucks.
Yeah, I still don't even know what it is, and I like that, but it looks beautiful.
It looks like a more fun version of Tar.
Okay, it was giving me those vibes. Yeah.
Yo, have you seen that shit yet?
Tar?
Yeah.
Nah. It's like it
man.
because it like honestly it showed up on my things you would like to watch on HBO, and I was like, oh shit, it's on HBO now. Now I gotta watch it.
Yes, please, for the love of God, I'm begging.
Oh, it's bookmarked. It's up there.
Watch Tar.
Yeah, it's on.
Tar has one of the best endings ever because you're just like, damn, that's a shit way to go. Nobody dies. It's just
you know
the situation you're in. I'm like, damn, that's purgatory. All right, let's get into the main review.
And now, the moment you've been waiting for. The Film Blurds feature film review.
All right, I'm going to get into Late Fame, the new movie from Kent Jones. Shout out to Kent Jones. It's 90 minutes. I'm letting y'all know now it's very slow, but I liked it because this is New York City to a T, where it follows this guy who's William Dafoe plays this older guy who used to be a poet, but now like he's just an obscure man hanging out with his friends his age. These New York City bohemians, you know what I'm talking about, Jeff.
Right.
These art types who are just like, my God, My God, have you read Moby Dick? My God.
The Pinky's Out, Merlot, those motherfuckers.
Where you're like, hey man, what'd you think of the Odyssey? I don't watch the Odyssey.
I don't watch popcorn films.
I'm on my 6th watch of War and Peace. Shout out to War and Peace though. That shit is hard. That shit is hard as fuck. But y'all know what I'm talking about. Anyways, these Bohemians come and find him because they found his poetry from earlier and start integrating him into their circle, which also includes Greta Lee. And I was just like, wow, Greta Lee is older than all the people in this circle, minus William Dafoe, because he don't count. She is so aloof in this where I'm just like, what is wrong with you? Oh man, but yeah, Jeff, this is a good watch. It goes exactly how the way you think it would go. When you're around self-absorbed people, that can only last for so long.
Yeah, I mean, I love movies like this that are set in New York because you're just waiting for the deconstruction, right? You're waiting for it to fall apart.
Yep. I highly recommend this if it's playing near you, and if you want something off the beaten path. Like I said, it's only 90 minutes. It is slow, but it's worth it. Like it really is worth it. Like I really like this movie a lot.
And who's the director?
Kent Jones.
Okay.
I respect him as a director too. I can't remember what his other film is. I'm looking it up now. Shout out to Letterboxd for being on it. Yeah, he did Hitchcock Tarot, the documentary. Remember that documentary?
No.
It's a great documentary. It's about the letters that they wrote to each other and all their meetings they had, because they met up a lot and discussed movies.
Okay, shit.
Yeah, man. Also, I did not know Kent Jones. I still have to see his first movie, Diane.
That sounds familiar.
Who's this woman? Mary Kay Place. Sounds familiar.
All right.
But
well,
look. Late Fame. I recommend it. Let's move into. Did you want to say something?
No. Like I have a screener for it, and they've been trying to get me to watch it for a while. It's just things, life be life, and you try to make money. You don't have time to watch everything.
Yeah, man. I still got like 15 screeners to get through.
Right, and like by the time you get to them, like the link is expired. It's like fuck. But I'm gonna spend a weekend. But Late Fame is on that list, and I was like, oh come on, I love Willem Dafoe, right? So, the fact that you speak so highly of it, it makes me even more excited. That goes to the top of my list. Getting through these screeners.
Great performance by William Dafoe too, dog. Just a man just observing things, constantly being disappointed, and when he lashes out, you're like, well, yeah. But yeah, speaking of screeners, I guess I should do this real quick before we get into our next movie. I binged this past weekend all of Reacher season 4.
Okay.
Takes place in Philadelphia this season.
Oh,
and there's
shit.
literally only one part where I was like, oh, that's Philly. The rest of this shit is everywhere else.
Right. This is like Ontario, fucking Georgia. Yeah.
Because he walks out of Uptown holding a Philly cheesesteak. I was like, oh, yeah, that's really Uptown in Center City. I know exactly where that's at. Been shot at there.
Oh, okay. Shit.
Yo, yeah, Center City. Listen, that's the thing that freaks me out about Center City, Philly. It's nice, and that somehow there's always shootings in Center City. Like, one happened right before I was working the one day, and there was one where I was just hanging out, and a shooting just started happening.
Well, here's the thing about Center City. Because it is so congested, right? You can commit a crime and
get away.
And get away because the cop, like, unless you do it in front of a cop, there's nowhere they're going to be able to follow you, right? Like, or track you down.
The cops are too busy patrolling that fucking park in front of City Hall.
Oh,
That's where they're
Park?
all at. Yeah, no, not Love Park. Well, they're in there, but the one I'm talking about, the small one where you can sit down and chill out, where the water fountains are.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, they're all in there. So yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, dog, this is my favorite season of Reacher.
So I didn't watch season 3.
And you don't have to. You could go straight into this one if you want.
So there's nothing from season 3.
No, not really. No.
Okay.
No. Neely's not in it because she has her own show, and I started the first 4 episodes. So next episode I'll talk. Well, I can't. Just remember that's still under embargo.
Right. Gotcha. Mm-hmm.
Fuck. All right. I will say though, give it a spin.
Okay.
But yeah, I didn't miss Neely this season. You know what I mean? But this to me it's my favorite season of Reacher. Like, it hits the ground running. Like, there's none of that playing with time they did in the last season. He's always ordering a cheesesteak because it's a good meal.
I mean,
and he orders it the right way, whiz wit. And then when he gets arrested and put in the police station, he's like, "I want breakfast. I'm not under arrest. Y'all are just holding me. I demand my breakfast, cheesesteak, whiz wit, peppers and peppers." And the cop, she's looking at him like, "You realize it's 4 a.m.?" He's like, "Yes."
Look.
And the next scene, they're eating at the desk together, and she's like, "God damn, you were right." He's like, "One in Philly." That's what he always says when he has the cheesesteak.
Look.
One in Philly.
And here's the thing. The cheesesteak has great branding, but you need a roast pork sandwich, man. Like, roast pork is, with the broccoli rabe and the provolone, that should be Philly's official sandwich.
I still have to try that. My favorite cheesesteak spot isn't even in Philly. It's in Jersey. It's cheesesteaks.
I mean, honestly, the best cheesesteak place in Philly is D'Alessandro's. So, like, don't even that fucking Pat's and Geno's bullshit. Get the fuck out of here with that.
Yeah, dog. We make that here. Like,
those are steakums.
That's some stuff. That's what I'm saying. We could go to ShopRite and make our own. I could stand there over the skillet, drunk as shit, making that in my sleep.
Right, like Pat's and Geno's, they're good.
$15 for that shit.
Like Pat's and Geno's, they're good at 5 o'clock in the morning when you coming off a bender. And that's the
I also
only reason.
don't like being called a nigger though to the person making my cheesesteak.
Oh, word.
Yeah, you know Geno's, they have that big ass fucking mural about the guy who was framed for killing the cop. They're like, he's a cop killer, and I'm like, man, fuck y'all for this.
Yeah, I see this. That's the last time. Like, I don't even go to Geno's. I go to Pat's. I
don't go to either because I would rather go to
a real place, right? But sometimes it's 3 o'clock.
Because there's so many more real places.
Yeah, like sometimes it's 3 o'clock in the morning and you got no other choice.
I gotta go to Jimmy Johnson's though.
Jimmy Johnson's, I never heard of that place.
Yeah, they're in Philly. He makes all the different types of fried fish subs, dog. And I see it on Instagram, and I'm looking at it, and I'm just like, that looks so fucking good, dog. Like, you have no idea. Yeah, Jordan Johnson's Seafood. He makes all these fucking...
Is it in Reading Terminal?
Nah, I'm looking it up now. It's on Frankfurt Ave.
Okay.
Yeah, like, I need to go there. Like, you could get a sweet chili fried fish sub. Yeah, he calls them fried fish hoagies, excuse me. There's a buttermilk fried fish sub, mango habanero buttermilk fried fish sub, honey
Jimmy
buffalo.
Johnson's?
Yeah, Jordan Johnson's. Honey buffalo buttermilk fried fish sub, dog.
Jordan Johnson's. All right, look.
If you go, you need to let me know.
Shit, man.
Because I don't got a car no more.
Yeah, so I'll go into Philly, and yeah, we'll make a day of it.
Yeah, because that I saw that sweet Thai chili fried fish sub, and I was just like, nigga.
Yo, it's only open 3 days a week. I love that.
That's how you know that shit's good.
Yep. It's like they don't need to be. I don't need to be open 7 days a week to make. Okay.
Fair warning, like every Reacher season, the plot just loses itself because the conspiracy just gets so grand. You're just like, damn, I lost where we're at, but I don't care.
I mean, and that's how I felt with season 2. Is like, I just want to see Reacher do Reacher shit. Like, it's like, how do we get from point in season 2? How do we get from point A to him fucking throwing motherfuckers off a helicopter?
So there's so many corrupt motherfuckers in here. There's corrupt scientists, corrupt CIA, corrupt government officials, corrupt cops. Nigga, the corrupt CIA.
So it's Philly. So it's Philly.
The corrupt CIA agent visits Reacher in prison halfway through the show. Well, he's in jail, and he's sitting in the jail cell sleeping. And the CIA, they use tranquilizer darts, and they keep fucking with the formula to fuck with Reacher. So the dude walks in, he's just like, the last time I saw you, you beat the shit out of me. And now, here I am, I'm gonna kill you. And he's like, oh, you think you're gonna kill me? And so Reacher's leaning on the pillow. CIA guy shoots the tranks, he whips the pillow out, they go into the pillow. And then he runs over to the CIA dude, because the CIA dude, by the way, there illegally and is wearing a police uniform costume. And I'm like, oh, so what you're doing is clearly like illegal, and you don't want nobody to know that you're there. He grabs the dude by the tie and pulls his head through the jail bars. It takes a full 2 minutes for this nigga's head to go through the jail bar. This nigga's ear comes off.
Oh shit. Okay.
Dog, you know what Reacher says? That dude's going, my ear, my ear, my ear. Reacher's just like, I knew a kid who lost one once. He turned out okay.
Yeah. See, that's why I watch. That's why you watch Reacher. Right?
He took that tranquilizer dart out of those pillows and just shoved that shit in that dude's neck and took the keys off and walked right out of jail. Yo, I couldn't believe he said that after he pulled that dude.
Reacher season 4.
Currently in production on season 5. And Alan, keep doing your thing, man. Like, keep doing all these weird movies you're doing. I love them. And play Reacher for as long as you can, dog. Like,
look, from pretty much obscurity, right? Like, he had done shit before, but he was just always just like the big dude. Like before Reacher, what was his claim to fame? It was like
Blue Mountain State.
Blue Mountain State.
Yeah.
Which I don't know anyone who saw that shit.
Yo, and that's the thing is, like, I read Killing Floor, and I always wanted to turn Killing Floor into a movie. So when they were doing a show, and I'm like, Alan Ritchson, who? And then I remember watching the first episode, and I'm like, holy shit, if that's not fucking Jack Reacher stepped off the page. Like, they finally got a motherfucker who looks exactly like how he's described in the book.
And look,
and is a good actor.
Yeah, I like the movies with Tom Cruise, but they're not Jack Reacher.
Yeah.
Right? Like, so if they had called that character anything else but Jack Reacher, I would have fucked with them harder.
Also, the action's better in this show than it is in the fucking movies. Either one of those movies.
Yeah.
Which makes no sense in my opinion. But yeah, man, like, the last scene of this show, man, started tearing up. I almost started crying. I'm like, damn, bro, like, even though he's antisocial and he's a violent motherfucker, he has empathy, man. And he still cares about people. Yeah. Like, that last scene, what he does, I almost started crying. I was like, god damn, bro. I was like, damn, maybe I need to be like Reacher.
So so you talk about the entire season, but it's coming out week for week, right?
Yeah. And the only reason I remembered is because it popped up on Amazon. I was like, oh shit, I forgot I wanted to watch this before the show dropped. So like, the first 3 episodes dropped, and I'm like, fuck that, I'm watching the whole show. Watched it. Jeff, I sat at my computer from 7 p.m. on Saturday night, went to bed at 11, woke up at 8 a.m., and sat back down and watched the rest of the season. And then as soon as the season's ended, I was just like, fuck that. I'm not going through withdrawals. I'm going to watch Neegly.
Okay. Yeah.
And watch the first 4 episodes of Neegly.
So, yeah, let me... By
the way, Neegly has the same exact opening as Reacher. You hear the sound of thunder, same font. Neegly.
I mean, look, it's a brand now. It's a brand. So yeah, I want to watch season 3, but it's good to know that season 4 is the right is a course correction.
Yeah, man. Because I thought season 3 was fine. You know what I mean? I was like, yeah, it's fine. This is my favorite season, hands down.
Okay.
Of Reacher. Like, look, keep making it, baby. That's all I'm gonna keep saying is like, yo, Alan, stay in shape, man, because I want you to be Reacher for like the next 10 years at least. Like, if we can end this show with like 10 seasons, I'll be happy, because there's like 20 books, and from what I understand, more than half them shits ain't worth adapting.
Right. Okay. All right. So
yeah, Lee Child pumps out a Reacher novel every 2 years,
and that tells you about the quality.
Yeah. So
right? Yeah.
So yeah, 10 seasons of Reacher. 10 seasons in a movie.
I was about to say 10 seasons in a movie.
Yeah. So yeah, Jeff, we'll talk about it more when you see it. But like, right. I fuck with this shit, man. Okay. I really do.
We'll do it. We'll do a deep dive. All right. So what else we got?
So, let's get into the X-Files. I don't know how to say this.
It's
Frankenstein. It's Russian for like Victor Frankenstein.
Okay.
Or at least I think it is. But I know
this
it's
is the one
Russian.
that's on Hulu, right?
Yeah. Dropped on Friday. It is Chris Carter's director's cut of the second X-Files film, The X-Files I Want to Believe. Before we get deep into this, I want to tell you this, Jeff. This nigga had the audacity recently to say, I still want to finish my story. And I was like, man, fuck you. The show ended originally, and that was supposed to be it. Then you got another movie, and then you got 2 more seasons. You had 3 chances, bro. What
right?
You talking
and like,
about?
and like the first series, right? How many seasons was that? That was like 10 seasons.
9,
right? So you had 9 seasons, 2 movies, and a 2-season reboot. Like, if you haven't finished your story, then you're never going to finish your story, and that's fine. That's fine. But don't be like, oh, I wish I could do more. It's like, yes, sure.
No, because you know what, man? Cigarette Smoking Man died in the original series finale, and then when they come back in the last 2 seasons, he's somehow alive and still behind things. I'm like, but how, man? You literally blew the fuck up. You had a hole in your throat because of all the smoking you do. Somehow you're alive. Like, yeah. The mythology episodes of those last 2 seasons were terrible, and this movie proves that Chris Carter's the problem, because once the show ended, this should have just been a series of like standalone
movies.
Weird cases,
right?
Yeah.
Like,
or even if you're not going to keep doing movies, bring the show back. But you guys just got to make those Monsters of the Week episodes. Like, every episode should just be like, yeah, Mulder and Scully are doing some crazy shit.
Because honestly, the mythology is so convoluted.
Yes.
Right?
I'm in season 3 right now of my rewatch, and Jeff, I'm gonna tell you what, this season is fucking insane. Like, the quality in the writing is through the roof, but it's also like, yeah, we're getting in the roots of the mythology, and even I'm just like, okay, but what and why?
Right. It was like, give me those Monsters of the Week.
Right.
Right. Like, yeah.
Yeah, man.
So this
was a Monster of the Week movie, and it was co-written by Chris Carter, because the co-writer for this was Frank Spotnitz, a dude who wrote some pretty fucking good episodes of the show, and he directed this.
And like he's a prolific TV writer too.
Okay, all right, so like. It's like the bones are there, and I do like what he's doing with Mulder and Scully, where we're questioning Scully's faith, like, head on, and we're questioning Mulder's belief head on, and both their Scully's faith and Mulder's wanting to believe is literally like crashing into each other, and it's making them ineffective. I do like that they're partnered up with these new agents, one played by Exhibit, who I'm like, you're actually doing a good job, and Amanda Peet, completely, because I've only seen this once, and that was when it first came out in theaters, and that was like,
same.
How long ago?
20, maybe.
Yeah, and the movie was like PG-13. Can't tell you why this is rated R, quite frankly. I don't know. This is my second time seeing it. The only thing that stuck out to me that I remember being in the theatrical that's not in this is like all the romance and relationship shit between Mulder and Scully's kind of just gone in this.
In the director's cut. Really?
Yeah. The only thing you get that they're still in a relationship is that they're sleeping together and they live together. Otherwise, all the stuff of them kissing and hugging each other is gone. Okay.
I mean, which is odd for a director's cut, because you usually see people add a lot of shit in and not take anything out. Okay.
Right. So I don't know what he added. I can't tell you the differences between this, but like, this was a good. Nothing comes together. Like, there's so much good shit in this where I'm just like, damn, bro. Like, you guys needed somebody else to really tie this all together. And Chris Carter still could have directed it. Like, this is a good looking movie, dog. Like, this is when we still shot everything on film.
Right, and we cared.
Yeah, like, this movie looks. I was just like, damn, y'all are shooting a movie. This doesn't even look like the show. And that's not the shit on the show, because the show, I'm like rewatching the show. I'm like, damn, y'all had some like budget for a TV show, man.
Well, look, they had budgets, and also it was in the day where a season would be 20 episodes.
Yes, because I am only on episode 15 of season 3.
Right, and none of this like fucking 12 episode if you're lucky bullshit.
Yeah, because when they came back, season 10, because season 10 was the first season of the revival. It was season 10 and season 11.
That was like 9 episodes, 8 episodes?
I think even shorter than that, because I know season 11 was only 6.
Yeah.
If you can believe it or not. Hold on, let me pull it up real quick. I'll be real with you. Those last 2 seasons, if you get rid of the mythology, man. Yeah, season 10 was 6, and then season 11 was 10. Okay. And season 11 was definitely too long, which is crazy to say as I'm in the middle of a fucking 24 episode season. Yeah, so the show ended 3 times now. Because season 5 was originally supposed to be the end, and then they were just going to do movies. And then Fox was like, well, no, the show's too successful. Bring it back. And then the show kind of got into trouble once, David left. And that was season 7.
It was Robert Patrick, right?
Yeah. Listen, I like Reyes and Doggett.
Yeah, like I never hated the show. Like, I never ended up hating the show. I ended up hating the mythology.
Like, no, but I'm saying, like, I like the characters. Nobody really liked the characters of Reyes and Doggett.
And honestly, that's how they should have kept the show going.
Yes, it's getting different agents, like, every 2 seasons.
Yeah.
And just have Mulder being like, he's permanently abducted. Because they eventually do bring back David Duchovny in season 9, which was the last season. Yeah, man, I remember watching the very last season, season 11, and I was like, why is Reyes a bad guy now? That's so out of character for her, and they never explain it.
Yeah, because they needed to have a twist.
It made no sense.
Yeah.
They straight up asked Robert Patrick, they're like, why didn't you come back? He's like, oh, I didn't want to. He's just like, no.
Yep. Sounds about that's the most Robert Patrick answer you can ever give. I'm good.
Which is funny because for James Gunn in DC, he's like, yeah, I don't care. I'll come back as many times as I want.
Yeah, because he's having fun with James Gunn. Too bad we won't get a season 3 of fucking Peacemaker.
I'm like DC's just like on the same level as Marvel now, where I'm just like, man, what are y'all doing, bro? Like,
right?
Lanterns was great though.
Yeah. We'll talk about that next week.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
You want to do 2 episodes?
Yeah, let's do 2 episodes.
Right.
But yeah, Lanterns is fucking fantastic so far.
Is that how you want to do it for the duration? Is every 2 episodes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, and just because like if we start going off the rails and start talking about all the other shit we've been watching, this will end up being like a 4-hour episode because I got.
Well, I mean, we could talk about Lanterns for like a whole fucking 2 hours, just the first episode, because that first episode is dense.
Yeah, it is. There's a lot to like that first 5 minutes, right? With the
man,
apple.
I'm like, yo, what the fuck, y'all? And then the last 10 minutes, the reveal at the end, where I'm just like, wait, what?
Yep. And like, I didn't notice on the first watch, but then I did the second watch. Neither of them are wearing the ring.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck
is
going on?
Yeah, you didn't catch that the first time?
I didn't catch it the first time because I was
That's why the first thing he does is grab his hand.
But he grabs his hand to look to see if his ring's on there, which is fine. But I didn't notice that, like, oh shit, he's not wearing a ring either.
Yeah, look, we'll find out.
Yeah, we'll find out. Like, it's just like, this is true. Like they said, this is true.
It's True Detective with Green Lantern.
This is True Detective.
Yeah. No wonder we fuck with it, because we both fuck with True Detective.
Right.
At least,
I even like season 2. I don't give a fuck.
I don't fuck with that shit. Anyways, back to X-Files. So, but yeah, this movie, man, I just don't. Is it worth watching? Yes. If you're a fan, like, definitely give it a try. There's an insane needle drop halfway through this movie where I was just like, what the fuck is this shit?
Okay. I mean, look, I don't remember anything about this movie. I had forgotten that they even made a second movie.
Dog, right? I forgot Amanda Peet and Exhibit were in this. Like, when Exhibit came on screen, I was like, what the fuck is he doing in this movie?
Like, the fact, like, when you told me, I was like, what? Exhibit's in this shit? Is he pimping a snowmobile? Like, what is going? Yeah, it's.
I would watch that movie. Exhibit and Amanda Peet are partners, FBI partners by day, and he's her pimp at night.
This is fucking Paramount will buy it.
Oh my God, that would set us back so long, bro. So long. Just for every single reason. Oh shit! I told you we were gonna get canceled.
It's fine. We'll join the manosphere, I guess.
Yo, those fuckers are doing push-ups outside of jail where Andrew Tate is. I was like, yo, what is wrong with y'all, bro? What is wrong with y'all?
Y'all needed hugs, right? Like, I'm mad at all of these motherfuckers' parents. All these dudes needed were hugs.
I've spent my free time doing push-ups outside of a convicted rapist and sex trafficker's fucking jail. That is insane, dog.
This fucking... I want off the ride. I want off the fucking ride. Like, word? You have that kind of time?
Yo, you know we're in a bad spot when we're scalping fucking movie tickets, man.
Right? For $150 a piece.
Some people $4,000. And the thing that's crazy, like, the shit's gotten so bad, now Adam Aron, the dude who runs AMC, is just like, yeah, start reporting them. find out what tickets they have, we cancel the tickets and put the seats back into the system. He's like, I'm
Good.
tired of this shit. He's like, this is why the Odyssey's playing for so long. We have contracts with IMAX to show other stuff, and we can't because people keep buying these tickets and trying to resell them.
Which is fucking stupid. It really, really is. But this is what
It's a movie, not sneakers, not T-shirts.
it's
Like,
not a
there's
fucking.
gonna be yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not a concert where it's one night only, 2 nights only. Like, this is gonna be playing for a minute.
Right. And even when it's out of the theaters, it's not like you won't be able to see it on whatever fucking streaming shit, right? It won't be the same, but you'll see the shit. Right? It's just it's too much money, too little brains.
Too much time, too, man. Like,
Too much fucking time.
I would never do that again, ever again, bro. That sucked. Waiting
Yeah,
on that line fucking sucked.
It's like that's 2 hours you could have been doing anything else.
By the way, 71 minutes.
What?
71 minutes is in 143
Oh shit. Okay.
for part 3. So that's literally half the fucking movie.
Good.
Look, man, I went to go see End of Oak Street again yesterday on the Times Square IMAX because that's literally the only IMAX I could see it at.
Right.
I only saw the first few clips of the trailer before I was like, yo, I don't want to watch this. You could tell that motherfucker shot on film because I was like, damn, this shit's grainy as a motherfucker.
Yeah.
God damn. It looks like something from the past now. It's kind of crazy how digital and film looks for this series where like this digital thing is like new language, right? And now that since they shot this new one on film, it looks like this came from 1950. And I
Which
guess
is
because we're seeing it on such a big screen and so high quality, you're just like, Jesus Christ.
look, if you care, it shows. If you care, it shows.
Shout out to Linus. No offense to you, Greg Fraser. Like, you're a great DP, but damn, dog. Like, Linus, I've been seeing some stills and pictures from this movie, and I'm just like, look, I ain't gonna say it, but but I'm thinking it.
It's, look. It's like even Greg's thinking it. It's like, well, I gotta step my game up.
But yeah, Jeff, give it a shot. The X-Files director's cut.
Sure.
Like,
I mean, it's on Hulu. Right?
Yeah, that's
it's
what I'm
like it's
saying.
there. It's there.
It's there. It's there. Talk about. Didn't you watch something?
Hotspot.
Yeah, why don't you talk about that? I keep seeing that trailer for every fucking movie.
So the poster for Hotspot is, I hate it. It's ugly. Then I saw the trailer for it, and it's like this fucking wild. It looked wild as shit. And I got a screener for it. I watched it. It just drops today. Well, like by the time this is out, it's going to be Friday. So like it drops today. And it's another one of those movies where if you are a cinephile, you're going to love it. Right? But if you are just a casual film goer, if you're trying to go out and see a sci-fi action film, this is not it. Right? After talking to the director, I actually appreciate this movie more because it's not so much about the story. It's about the vibes and the experience. Sort of like her Private Hell, right? Where the story's there, but it's more about just the vibes, right? Experiencing this movie. And if you go in with that, it's actually an amazing retro future fever dream.
Okay.
Right.
So would you say I should watch this, or because I'll be real with you, I ain't gonna get to it till I get a screener.
Yeah, like I think you should watch it. I think as a cinephile, you should be able to at least talk about it because there's some really interesting ideas in there. The visual language is crazy because it's the future, but it looks like 1985, right? Like everything's retro. It's super weird. So the basic story is the entire world is connected via AI called the head, right? And in
Sounds
order,
very sexual.
yeah, there's some sexy shit in this movie, like pseudo sexual shit. Like it's got a lot of things going for it. And so, if you choose not to be a part of the head, like to plug in, then you don't have access to water and food.
That's intense.
Right, that's intense. So the story revolves around a private eye who's investigating a murder at a refugee camp for this religious sect that doesn't plug into the head. Right? So since they're not plugged in, they don't know who did the murder. And it just goes, it gets weirder and weirder from there. But this is sort of like, when people talk about Her Private Hell, it's just like long glances. This is another one of those deliberate camera work, slow pans. But it also intense gore. Like in the first 15 minutes, a dude's head explodes on a train, and it is fucking crazy. It is so fucking crazy. The acting is, I can't tell if an actor is good if they're speaking English or not. They're not proficient. Right? Does that make sense?
I get exactly what you're saying.
Right? So like I didn't not believe the actors, but also English is not your first language. So I'm actually trying to, it's like two levels of me deciphering, right? So I'm trying to like get past your accent and then also ingest the words. But like none of the acting was absolutely atrocious. I just don't know if it was good or not. But if you go into it just like this is just vibes, it's just an experience. It's like just seeing this world, super cool. So if you're a film fan, if you're a fan of sci-fi, horror, because it's got elements of everything in there, I think you should definitely give this a watch. And also, I interviewed the director, so you'll hear that at the end of this episode. I think actually listening to her before you watch the movie will give you a greater appreciation of the movie. So Hotspot, it's in theaters.
That's great to know. All right. So I'm going to talk about Jane Showburn's new movie. Been dying to see it for a minute. Finally got a chance to see it, called Teenage Sex and Death at Camp Miasma. Okay. Like all of their movies so far, it is about this one's not really a trans allegory, it's more about queer people and another queer allegory, but it's also like a spoof of and send up of Friday the 13th. But there's a lot of stuff in this that I just need to think about and see again. Like, I gotta see this movie again because like we're all going to the World's Fair. I was like, wow, this is a good debut. I watched it twice. And I was just like, this is solid. I wasn't as crazy about it as everybody else. Still like the movie a lot. I saw the TV Glow. I remember watching that, and when it was over, I was just like, I don't know. And then the next few days, it finally clicked into place, so I was like, oh no, this is a great fucking film.
Right.
This has so much going on, and I like all of it, I just got to see it again, if
Right.
that makes sense.
I get it. Like, sometimes I'll watch a movie. It's like, I like everything that I'm seeing. I just don't know if I like it all together.
Right, and I'm still trying to digest the purpose of this, as because this is basically a queer romance more than anything. Number one, between because the two main characters are Hannah Einbender, where she is a queer filmmaker who is rebooting Camp Miasma.
Okay.
Right.
So it's already very meta. Okay, gotcha.
Yes. And Gillian Anderson, shout out, just talking about X-Files. Gillian Anderson plays the adult version of the lead character from the first movie. She did the first one and never came back for the sequels, and they tell you why, and you're just like, yeah.
Okay.
Very specific to women's experiences here, where now, like, I'm going to be watching some of these horror movies and just be thinking about, oh, man, did they really go through this shit, man?
Yes. I've never done this on any of the horror films that I've worked on, but I work with a lot of women in the horror, and dudes are horrible. Dudes in power are horrible, especially in a genre like with horror, because it's a lot of nudity. It's a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
And you always get the worst common denominator. Like, it's either you have the best people ever making horror films or the worst people ever, and there's no in between. And it's usually more the worst people. I'll leave it at that.
Look, I'm gonna be real with you. I struggled to turn off my male gaze watching this movie because Hannah Einbender is dummy naked in this, and every time she was dummy naked, I'm just like, Ma, what's good though?
And that's part of it. That was on purpose, because that's a hallmark of these of low budget fucking horror movies.
Yes, TNA and kills. That's all it was. And this is coming from somebody who loves Friday the 13th Part 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, I mean, look, they know what they are, yeah. So that's a larger conversation. But I like how this movie is kind of addressing all of that toxicity.
Yo, the pitch is hilarious, where she has to finally do her pitch for Camp Miasma, and I'm just like, man, this is hitting so close to home. Like, the pitch is hilarious, because she's hired by the studio, but they still haven't heard her pitch. And when she finally does her pitch near the end of the movie, I was like, damn, this is hilarious. Yeah, it's a lot to take in, because it does so many different things. It gets into magical realist places at times. It's a lot, man. I'm just saying, it's a lot.
And this is what you kind of expect from the director. I mean, that's their lane. They definitely have a point of view, a visual style, and a way to tell a story that is exclusively their own.
Yeah, because it always seems like Jane is going to keep doing either studies of the trans experience or the queer experience through these very weird horror movies. Because, like, I saw the TV Glow's a horror movie. I don't care what anybody says. The ending of that movie still fucking freaks me out. We're All Going to the World's Fair is shot like a horror movie.
Right. They are a horror director with a definite point of view and objective.
This is 3 movies in a row now where I'm just like, I cannot wait to see what you do next. Produced by Brad Pitt.
Of course. Like, I like Brad Pitt as a producer. Sometimes, like, he'll put his money on he'll bet on some weird horses.
Man, I'll tell you what, it's going to be hard for me to eat chicken fingers after watching this movie, because I'm just like, wow, this is the most sexual way I've ever seen chicken fingers shot and eaten. Like, even the chicken fingers, I was like, damn, I'm hungry and horny just looking at a chicken finger.
All right, that should be the tagline. That should go on the poster.
I love that scene too. You like sauces? I love sauces. You see them opening the sauces.
Okay. All right. So is this in theaters?
Yes.
Yes. All right.
Oh, see it in a theater because the sound design on this motherfucker is insane.
Okay. All right. I mean,
the
look.
sound design is fucking insane, dog.
Enough said. I mean, maybe it's playing at Princeton Garden or something like that.
Teenage sex and death at Camp Miasma.
Got it. Boom. That's this weekend.
All right. Let's move on now to Mutiny. Did they give you anything at your screening?
I got a hat and some posters.
Because they said they were going to give us concessions. I was like, oh, cool. And then we got there. They're like, yeah, we're getting a snack and a drink. And I was like, yeah, I thought I was getting popcorn and soda. We get up there. Nigga, they gave us pizza and a booze beverage.
Okay.
So I got a twisted tea and a pizza. And I'll say this. AMC, y'all should be fucking ashamed of yourselves. Y'all charge people $12.51 for that. Dog,
that
I got that shit.
Subpar Elio shit.
I got that shit for free. Shit was lukewarm. I'm just like, if I paid $12.51, I would stab everybody.
Didn't we have this conversation a couple of weeks ago with the hot dogs? Right? Like it's a hot dog. The least you could do is not give me this stale fucking bun that splits. Right? You were charging regular people $8, $10 for this bullshit, and you serve it to me on this crusty ass half fucking it's almost a weapon how hard the bread is. Right? And people will pay it because they're fucking hungry.
Hungry, yeah.
Yeah. But you should be, like, AMC should be ashamed of themselves for their concessions.
Yeah,
and the way
man.
they, like, you ever have the chicken fingers there?
I'm afraid I'd break my teeth. I'm afraid I might break
So here's the thing. Here's the thing with the chicken fingers. It's not that they're so hard. It's that they're just so fucking salty. You might have thought that they were packed in brine for like a transatlantic voyage, right? This might be they are serving you pirate provisions.
Yo, people are getting fucking sodium poisoning off of chicken fingers. That's crazy.
Yo, I bought the chicken fingers once. I was like, I'm black, and this is too much salt for me. I was like, I don't even enjoy this.
Because what else is there to eat besides popcorn?
I have candy.
Yeah, so that's all I get there now is just popcorn and candy.
Yeah, but because I love a hot dog. I used to love movie theater hot dogs. They used to be fucking great.
I remember Mercer Mall, the theater in Mercer Mall, General Cinemas.
Yep.
They used to sell you fucking Taco Bell in that theater.
Yeah. Like, you can't upcharge me on all this bullshit and then give me lower quality. That's not how capitalism is supposed to work, baby.
I will say Sunday, when me and my brother are gonna go see Coyote versus Acme, I'm gonna try putting jalapenos in the popcorn because that's been recommended to me.
Like, they have a jalapeno sprinkle, or is it like
actual jalapenos for? Yeah, they have actual jalapenos for the nachos. That's
for the nachos. Okay,
that's
I thought you meant
the only real part of the nachos, dog.
Oh yeah, because that cheese is whatever it is.
And then the chips is literally bags of Tostitos.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Which by that point I'm just like, I could just make this.
Why don't I
shit
just
out.
say? And if you're serving me shit that I can get on the street, then you can't get mad if I bring the shit off the street. right? If you're gonna sell me a bag of Tostitos, I'm gonna bring my own bag of Tostitos.
That's what I'm saying. Bro, that takes 2 minutes to make. Like a kid could make that, man.
Like you warm up the cheese before you go. You put it in a thermos. You go in there with your bag of chips. Make sure you move gingerly or softly, so they don't hear the crinkle. Go in there and just like pour your, boom, got it.
Yeah.
So no, they didn't give me a free meal, but I got a hat.
I love how everybody straight up was telling each other like, yo, I wish we got popcorn instead.
Sometimes popcorn, look, and honestly, sometimes their popcorn's garbage too.
Bro, yeah, the Odyssey where when I took my family, it was stale, and I thought it was just me. And I turned to my mom. I'm like, "Yo, is this popcorn stale?" And she's like, "Yes." I was like, "Okay, do you want any more?" She's like, "No, we just threw it out."
Right?
How's the popcorn stale? This is the third showtime of the day because you had a 2 a.m., a 6 a.m. It's now 10 a.m. Y'all don't have fresh popcorn popped?
The ROI on popcorn is ridiculous. For every bag that they sell you, they are spending what, 12 cents?
Yeah.
Just fucking pop some fresh popcorn.
You know what I'm saying?
You're still making money.
Why are we eating popcorn that was clearly popped before the 10 p.m. showtime the night before?
Right? Like, it's
God damn, y'all.
It's popcorn. But anyway, let's talk about this fucking movie.
Yo, so I'm kind of jealous. I would have taken a hat over
the hat. Yo, it's a trucker hat. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of nice. It's a nice hat.
Over some fucking janky ass pizza, 4-cheese blend. We couldn't even get pepperoni. Yo, listen, this is exactly what I wanted from every other single Jason Statham movie that's come out in like the past 5 years. Competent enough. For some reason, he looks like he cares here.
So, Jason Statham might as well just be a film genre at this point. I knew exactly what I was going to get going into this.
Yes.
Yes. And that's the great thing about a Jason Statham film, right? It takes a lot for me to be disappointed by one of those.
Yeah, because you like The Beekeeper.
Right.
I don't. And we both hated A Working Man. And
right.
I'll be real, I love this movie just because, like, I'm like, wow, the action is good. Like, that knife fight. And the fucking, what was that? Where were they at?
The store, like the hole.
Yeah, when they're in the hole, that knife fight, I was like, yo, this is hard as shit.
Because I don't think we've seen him do close combat
not
in a minute.
That close. Yeah, not
right?
that close. But then the fight at the end, too, with the main dude, I was like, yo, that was hard, too.
Yo, I was like, all right, this nigga pulled out an axe. It gave me, like, look, seeing the Jason Statham and the bad guy, and first off the bat, who the bad guys are. They try to like, who could it be? It's like you know.
I mean, the way he whipped that car around at the beginning was hard too. That's what I'm saying. Like the action it's better in this than it is Beekeeper or fucking A Working Man.
Right, because it's actually like, and I will give you The Beekeeper. The Beekeeper was just mean, and the body count was high, and that's kind of why I liked it. Right, because some of those kills were fucking insane. But for the most part, it was just gun shit. Right? And here, it's a combination. You got knife fights. You got gun battles. You got hand-to-hand.
Yeah, son. Yeah, maybe that's why. Because it was varied.
Yeah.
And 95 minutes. This was the shortest one he's done in a minute.
And that's also why I loved it. Right? It was in and out. It tried to build... it did enough in the first 10 minutes, 15 minutes for you to kind of care. Right? But you just needed a reason for him to go on a rampage.
Hell yeah.
And that's
Hell yeah.
that was enough of a reason. That's enough of a reason for me, Jason Statham. I know it's enough of a reason for you. Go get him.
The thing I love about this movie too, shout out to Annabelle Wallace. I'm glad you finally get to be in a good action movie because she does not have a love story. She's just there to do, like Jason Statham, I'm here to do my job so I can go see my kid. That's all. And I'm like, thank God, bro. Thank God. Because it makes you so much more relatable when it's just a woman who's on her own mission. And it's
Like,
not fucking stupid. And she's competent too.
But yeah, she's competent. I mean, she's not as skilled as him, but no one would expect that, right?
Yeah,
But she's like,
yeah.
she could hold her own.
Yes. Because they say she was in the Navy.
Yeah, but she got kicked out of the Navy. But like,
I mean, listen,
wait, no,
she tore that one dude up. That dude thought he had her, and she's just like, nope. Pow, 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 pow.
And wait, here's the thing about that, right? And this is the only thing that bothered me throughout the whole entire movie is when she said, "I was fired from the Navy." It's like, you don't get fired from military service; you're just discharged.
Right. Well,
right.
You know.
Right, but of everything about this movie, if that's the only thing that I can say I didn't like, that's a good fucking movie.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
This is enjoyable, but ultimately it's forgettable. And that's fine.
This is the type of meat and potatoes action movie I wish we would get more, where it's like, at least make the actors care, number one, and at least have the action be good. Because the problem with a lot of Jason Statham's most recent movies is, in my opinion, the action's just not that good. It's him killing people, which, cool, I'm always down to watch him kill people, but it's not very entertaining. This is actually entertaining, man. Like,
yeah,
there's that overhead shot of them in the knife fight in the hole, and I'm just like, that's hard. Come on, man.
And like, all of the ways that he escapes or gets around, it's not dumb.
Yeah. Yes. It's a dude trying to figure out how can I get from point A to point B logically, because there is a point where he's trying to get somewhere and he looked at it, you could clearly see what he's thinking.
Right.
That ain't fucking happening.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So he looks around, he's just like, oh, through there.
Right. Yeah. And I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's
logic. It's simple logic.
Like when the Navy guys, like I didn't even mind having them there because they honestly don't do anything.
Right.
Right. Like you could really cut all the Navy destroyer shit out, and it's the same fucking. It's the same fucking movie, but I didn't mind it because at the end they're like, well, you know, that's
dead.
not our problem.
The problem. Yeah, he's
not
dead.
our problem. Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, man. And it's so satisfying the way it ends. I was like, thank fucking God.
Like I was half afraid, like, you're not gonna take this motherfucker to the police, are you? Right? You're not gonna like make him pay for like, nah.
I love what he says.
Vengeance.
Everybody has a price. Everybody has a price.
What do you want? What do you want? Vengeance.
Yeah, man. I fuck with this movie, man. I fuck with it hard. 95 minutes. That's what credits, baby.
In and out. I don't even know if there was a post-credit scene. I don't
either, because I was trying to get on a train. So
right? I was just like, credits roll. Boom, I'm out.
I'm tired of this shit too, y'all. I'm sorry, because Rep got mad at me last night because there was a post-credit scene. And one, we started late. And two, like, bro, this movie was 2.5 hours. I don't hate it. I like it a lot. But at 2.5 hours, bro,
I'm out.
Get the fuck out of here with a post-credit scene, man.
Yeah, and like I know to expect it for a Marvel thing, or right, like it's they programmed us for that. It's like, fine, whatever, cool, all right, sure.
But a movie from South Korea should not have a fucking post-credit scene after 2.5 hours. I'm sorry, man.
And if it's a 2.5 hour movie, that post-credit scene, you better make it fucking worth it.
Out of a movie that clearly could have had an hour cut out, quite frankly. You could cut out a whole fucking hour about that movie.
Right. So that's even worse, right? Like, so not only is this shit bloated, but didn't you expect me to stay for your little, oh, jokey joke? Or whatever happened to that car? Yeah, no, you can miss me with that bullshit.
Yo, because the Disney reps get mad at me too when I'm running out. They're like, it's a post-credit scene. I'm like, damn, bro, like, can a movie just fucking end? Like, that's what I love about the Odyssey. Is like, yo, Nolan knows. Like, that's it. Same with Denny. Denny knows. He's like, yo, once credits roll, it's done.
Like the movie's over. If you want to know who the key grip is, good on you, right? But like, I'm not sticking around. Like, I got IMDb for that.
The only time I stick around is if the movie I like enough, I want to see what format I can rewatch it in. Like, can I see it in Dolby Atmos or can I see it in IMAX? That's why.
So like, I'm kind of, at least the movie we're seeing on Monday, that's 2 hours.
Yeah, and again, once credits roll, me and my cousin, we're heading uptown. You know what I'm saying? We got to get up there because, you know, you saw the pictures. You saw how shit gets crazy there.
Yeah.
It's my cousin's first time going to this theater.
Yeah.
I'm gonna record his reaction and post it.
All right.
To Instagram.
Yeah, I think he's gonna enjoy it. But anyway, back to Mutiny. Look, if you've already seen the end of Oak Street,
right? See Mutiny.
Because
we all know you motherfuckers saw Spider-Man.
Right.
Like that shit's at fucking $2 billion.
Right. So
we all know you saw The Odyssey because The Odyssey is now officially, as of today, the highest grossing R-rated movie ever made.
All right.
So
I got lots of thoughts. Yeah, just go see Mutiny. Honestly, go see End of Oak Street and Mutiny.
Oh yeah, because they're both 90 minutes.
Right. Look, that's almost that's 2 movies for the price of one Spider-Man. Right? Like the time it takes to watch one Spider-Man film, you could watch 2 of these films.
Yeah,
and get your like your 80s, 90s era fucking adventure action on.
Yeah, man, because this is basically just Die Hard on a boat.
Or Die Hard on a boat, or fucking Under Siege with Under Siege with Jason Statham.
Much better than Under Siege.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah. But it's like I love a Jason Statham on something, like Jason Statham on our boat. Jason Statham, like it might as well be a nursery rhyme. I got a Jason Statham on a plane.
I don't understand why they're always not this good, Jason. What is happening? Happening?
Right, like I said, I fuck with The Beekeeper, even though it's ridiculous.
Maybe it's just a David Ayer thing.
Huh?
Maybe it's just a David Ayer thing.
Maybe maybe you just don't like David Ayer.
I don't know, man, because Timu's doing Beekeeper too, so I wouldn't be surprised if I like Beekeeper too.
Right.
I hope he's not neutered like he was for Nobody 2, though.
Yeah.
I want him to go hard.
So, like, Beekeeper was so over the top, I don't think they can neuter him. Right? Like, I think they're gonna let the reins off him for this. But yeah, like a Working Man. I don't even know if that was David Ayer's fault. That might have been Sylvester Stallone's script, and as a producer.
Yeah, because that Jason Statham did another movie that Stallone produced and wrote, and it's one of the biggest pieces of shit I've ever seen.
Which one was that?
Homefront.
Oh, he wrote Homefront? Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, Homefront is terrible, man.
Mm.
Terrible. But yeah, see End of Oak Street and then see this, End of Oak Street, a family movie.
A family movie, right? like this one, it's a nautical documentary. This one's about
I'm never gonna
shipping.
let that go, dog. I'm never gonna let that go.
I mean, yeah, you can watch it with your family, your adult family, sure.
They're taking fucking
If I see if I'm at Oak Street again and I see a 5-year-old in there, if that kid grows up and murders the whole entire family, it's their fault. It's your fault.
They were not even gonna make it like the first 30 minutes, bro. Like once that dinosaur jumps on that lady and bites off the head, I'm like, yeah, that's if they can make it through all the exposition that's set up.
Right. But yeah, if your kid becomes a serial killer because you took them to movies that they're not supposed to watch at a certain age, that's on you. That's on the parent. That's negligent parenting.
Yo, yeah, like last night, bro. Some dude brought his 2 young kids to see that shit, and I'm like, bro, first off, this entire movie's in South Korean, and they're saying motherfucker and dickhead and dick and cock and shit and motherfucker almost every single sentence. The violence is insane.
Yeah, so good luck with your maladjusted child.
Man, listen, I'm a psycho, but I would never take a kid. It could be a family-friendly South Korean film. I'm not taking them to a 2.5-hour South Korean film on a Wednesday night at 6 o'clock.
Right. You can't get these little motherfuckers to eat their fucking broccoli, but you're gonna have them sit there for 2.5 hours reading subtitles.
And you know what? They did. I guess because that movie's just... Listen, I can't wait to talk about it because the first hour, man, if we could just take the first hour and the last 30 minutes and make that into...
I'm mad I didn't get a screening for this.
Yo, because the first hour, nigga, I was like, God damn, I am hard right now. This shit is crazy. I'm like, yo, see, this is how we need to start making fucking movies like that, man. Like, yo, if you want to make action movies, like... Watch some Indonesian shit. Watch some South Korean shit. Like, yo, y'all...
Because life is cheap.
Because
life is cheap there.
Like, yo, The Furious, dog? Shit. That's going to be in my top 10.
I like the Furious, honestly, it was... it was a great film, but it was tame compared to some of the shit that comes out of there.
Oh, yeah, like Night Comes For Us. I will never, ever watch again.
Like, that's
I think The Raid is even more violent than
The Raid.
the Furious.
Yeah. I mean, you watch The Furious for the choreography.
Yo, listen. It's in my top 10, dog. Like, I don't think it's going to leave because that shit is hard as fuck.
No, it is hard as fuck, but, like, it is not nearly as bloody as I thought. Like, coming out of there, I was not nearly as bloody as I thought it was going to go.
I just never seen anything like that sledgehammer fight. Like, I've seen the movie twice, and both times I'm like, bro, the sledgehammer fight's the most insane shit I've ever seen.
Right? Because it's like, oh, because like if that hits you, you are dead, right? So you're just like on edge, just like, whoo.
Yo, that nigga got hit in the head twice with that shit and still came back.
Well, look, you got to get revenge for daddy. Got to get revenge for daddy.
I love how he just gets up and runs across town and knows exactly where they're fighting at, too.
If you haven't seen The Furious, watch it. It's insane. It's crazy.
Does that make sense?
What? It doesn't. None of it makes sense. I don't need it to make sense.
Yo, that's what makes that movie awesome. That shit happens. I'm just like, yo, sure, man.
Let's go.
The fight goes up another level because the fight wasn't insane already.
I mean, look, when the movie starts off, this motherfucker is trying to chase down a truck in flip-flops.
And gets hit by a car and just shakes that shit off.
Right? Like, I can't even walk downstairs in flip-flops. And this motherfucker is just fucking... Like, when I saw that, it's like, I know what this movie is. Let's go. I know what it is. Let's go.
I like how the reporter she also knows Kung Fu.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Sometimes you don't.
That's how the movie opens. It's a reporter, an investigative journalist, and she knows Kung Fu. And she has a whole ass fight sequence.
Like, sometimes you just fucking just lean in.
Man, that should be in theaters right now, because this is a perfect double feature. You see Mutiny, then you see The Furious. Lionsgate. They're both Lionsgate movies. Lionsgate, what are you doing, baby?
Yeah, like what are they doing? But
like that's the perfect dude's day out. Like, I'm going to the theater with beer and hot dogs, and I'm sitting there watching them two movies back to back.
Honestly, that's a perfect day.
Hell yeah.
So
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
So go out. So go out. And watch the Mutiny. Watch Mutiny. Right. Like I wouldn't even be mad at a sequel for this.
I was thinking that too. I
Wouldn't
was
even
like,
be
yo,
mad.
I'd be down because he's still technically a fugitive.
He's still technically a
'Cause-
fugitive.
Because he didn't clear his name.
And look, there's always someone higher than the guy he killed.
Yeah.
So like,
Listen, Jason Statham has a job to do. You know what I mean? He always has to be ex-military with a job to do.
right?
And that
Look,
job
it's
is killing people.
fucking, and he does it well. And he
Yeah,
does
man.
it very well.
It's a good time for dad stuff.
Dad
You know
action.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, like we getting Reachers happening. Fucking Neegly. I got finished Neegly. Fucking this. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's good to be like a fan of just not mindless, but just easy going.
Yeah. Where it doesn't make you feel fucking stupid by the end of it, where you're just like,
Right.
why do I feel stupid watching this? I don't. I have a big smile on my face.
I thoroughly enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Like Reacher and this back to back, I'm like, man, I'm having a good time. I got finished Neegly, man.
All right. Well, we'll hear about Neegly next week.
No, we won't. You won't be hearing for that for a couple of weeks.
Oh, all right. Or is it on? Oh, it's right. It's on embargo. That's right.
Yeah. Sent me Carrie, man. I'm excited to watch Carrie.
What, like Steven Spielberg, Carrie? Not Steven Spielberg. I've just fucking Stephen King, Carrie.
Yeah, Flanagan
did a TV
readapted
show.
it as a Yep. And
Oh,
they
shit.
sent me all the episodes, nigga. Like I'm
Yo, fucking jealous of that.
ready. Listen, Mike Flanagan's my guy. Like I'm excited, baby.
All right, shit. Set record. Now you'll have to excuse me butchering your it's Agnieszka.
Yes. Very
Okay.
good.
All right.
Agnieszka Smoczynska.
Smoczynska. Okay. I'm probably gonna mess it up anyway, but you know,
Nobody would knew. Nobody would knew besides me.
I would know. I would know. Okay, so we're going to do my little spiel, and then we're going to get into it. I actually hate Zoom, so I don't know how any of this works. Bring up chat. Boom. There we go. All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to a very special interview segment of the Film Blurs. I'm Jeff Stewart, a.k.a. Uncle Jeffrey, and I am joined here by the director of Hotspot, a new sci-fi crime thriller that's releasing in theaters this week. We just talked about this before. I'm probably going to butcher her name. Agnieszka Smoczynska.
Perfect.
Oh, thank you very much.
Perfect.
Before we get into it, I just want to say how much I loved The Lure.
Oh.
Okay. And so watching this, I was, anticipating that sort of aesthetic going in, and I was not disappointed. So before we get into how you shot this and your visual styling, why don't you tell me about how Hotspot came to life?
The Robert Bolesto, who wrote The Lure, one day he told me that he is working on a story about a witch in a refugee camp. It was 2018. More or less 2018. And I remember that it really resonated with me because during this time there was a huge crisis in Poland, in Europe with the refugees. And also he said another thing that he thinks about fake news and deep fakes and how we can manipulate with the reality in the future. There was no ChatGPT yet. There was no AI like we have now yet. But all of these fears were in 2018. And we started to explore these themes, and we started also to explore these characters. I mean, Johnny as an anti-detective guy, and also Rana, who is one of the neo-solo refugee, who doesn't want to merge with machine. What does mean? She doesn't want to connect with the AI, and she doesn't want to be the part of the system when Johnny leaves.
And let's dive into that. So this is the first time I've seen AI depicted this way, right? It's everybody is connected, right? The use of telepathy. I can't.
Telepathy.
Right, there we go. To communicate is something that I've actually never seen placed on film, and it's very. It's very Philip K. Dick. It's very like future that we don't really see presented like this. And the fact that anyone who doesn't on board, who doesn't sign up, is kind of left to die. Yes. Right? That was a fascinating concept for me. How did that develop? Was that just like, as you see technology moving forward, did the script change, or was it like once you had it locked in, right? Like these ideas were always there.
It's changed in terms of of course, because you have to remember that when you work on the script, you work from the beginning till the very, very end of the editing, even of the end of the sound. So it really lasts like for 5 years. I remember the moment when we edit that if you don't connect, you can be transformed into water and energy, and there is a time limit for it, because of the restrictions, because of the lack of the resources. So the people need water and energy, and they transform human bodies to produce water and energy. And for me, this is a metaphor of the concept, how you treat the human beings as individuals. What is the most important? And the most important is to protect your society, but also in the name of the protection, the most important is efficiency and economize everything. So it also reminds me now, our current times, and also what drive our current times. That's why, when we are thinking about hotspot and we are working on a hotspot, it also forced us to think about now and about us in this world, and when we probably go, and what would happen if we will choose AI as a government, as as something what gives you protection, what gives you entertainment, but also controls you. But this is your choice. This is not like the Big Brother in 1984. And I think this describes us here. That's why it resonated with me so deeply.
Yeah, I mean, 100%. And you can see it. You can see it in the film that it's now, but also your style is kind of timeless, right? It's the future, but it looks like the 80s, right? And the same thing in the lure. You can't really tell when it's taking place. Why is that? Why like, and I love it. It feels like if Wes Anderson took himself seriously. It feels like that kind of styling, very intricate and deliberate. Where does that come from?
It's a very good question. It was taken from the character, from Johnny, who was a huge fan of Europe from the beginning, who was a huge fan as a character of Final Countdown. And we thought, okay, if we have his song, and this is his song, and look how he looks like, if he's a fan of Joe Tempest, we should create like retro futuro. So something what we know very well, and something what will be set in the future. So for us, this was the key. So the key was the character and his song. And because the song was from the 80s also, so maybe we should also start with the a car from the 80s. So the Citroen, the car he drives, the autonomy car, it's not like here when I'm here in LA, you have this Tesla who look like so modern. I like that it's that because I think it can be very uncomfortable for us as a viewers that you create the future, but something what you know already from the past. And this concept was also very interesting for me in terms of the language of this movie.
Before I go, I would be remiss if I didn't ask this question. I love the cinematography in this. Okay. Most impressive to me off the jump is when Johnny's traveling from home to the crime scene. That oneer that kind of gives us everything we need to know about the world. That was inspired. Was that you, or was that the DP? And like, how did you two sort of come up with the look? Like, how are you going to shoot this?
Yeah, this is always a teamwork. So I mean that, of course, it was written. The first draft was written in Poland. So we knew that, but I couldn't imagine this in Poland. I remember that I all the time thought about Greece, and I thought about all of this location, because if you ask of the cinematography, the main role in this movie, there are locations. So where we wanted to shoot. And before Kuba, who I work with from the Lure, this is our fourth movie together. And we knew that we want to shoot this in Greece, and we have to find the locations. And I also I asked Kuba to be very close to the character all the time with the camera, but also sometimes to show that he is lonely. And I knew that the whole, I don't know how to say, but the whole task of telling the story was the image. And that's why we love cinema, because we go to cinema to watch images which are in a, when there is emotion captured in a time. So that's why I love cinema. And I know that here was very important how we want to tell the story in terms of the visual dramaturgy. And first, when we started to talk with the director of photography, Kuba, we knew that we want to create that there is very hot, but not to put the, artificial sweat on the
blister, right? Or blisters, sweat, yeah. Mm-hmm.
We rather wanted, and for Kuba was very important to what will be the light. The light sometimes is too high, and the look is like from the postcards from the 80s. So we are watching also some photos from the 80s from Greece photos, just to have this texture of the image, because Hotspot is not about following the plot; it's about experience this world, and that's what you are saying. That if the cinema language is important, it was for me as a director was to find the way how we want to tell the story for cinema, not for the TV. And it was the collaboration with Kuba, with production designer also Ania Anonsowicz, and also with actors with the cast. So we were and I love this during working on the movie, that you have to create and you have to find your own language for the movie.
I literally could talk to you for another 20 minutes because I've got so many questions, but that's my time. Agnieszka, thank you for all of your work, but especially thank you for Hotspot. I was talking to a friend. I was like, describe the film as like, it's a retro future fever dream.
Oh, retro future fever dream. Very good. If I can.
You can use that. Like,
retro future fever dream.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, so that's going to be in my review that drops this week. Thank you so much. Good luck with the film. I can't wait to see what I'm a big fan. And Hotspot dropping in theaters this Friday. Go out and see it because real cinema does exist.
Thank you so much, Jeff.
And Jeff, if I can say something, because that's what you said, Antonioni, you know that Antonioni Michalendo, he said that if you can describe a movie with one sentence, it means that it's not a good movie. You know what I mean? And that's what he said. It's hard to, yeah.
So, I mean, so you've got a good movie on your hands.
Thank you.
Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye, everybody.
We're the Film Blurs. I'm Brandon Nord, and I'm the motherfucking protagonist.
I'm the protagonist.
I'm Jeff Stewart, a.k.a. He Who Remains.
Don't come at us. It's just fucking movies.
You've been listening to the Film Blurs podcast.
Man, I just love what you guys do, man.
I never miss an episode. It's the best. It's my favorite podcast.
Follow Jeff on IG on MindFireXL and Brandon on Twitter at BJN Tweets.